what I was trying to bring out is that we surely have a problem, and it is not going to be one company which can do it alone, right? So there will surely need to be a collaboration when it comes to solving cyber incidents, right? So let's move on. So wanted to put some numbers on the table. So as you can see, we are saying that technology has changed. We are talking about more digitization bringing in more complexity of environments, more complexity bringing in more difficulty to protect those environments, and more difficulty means that you need more experts trying to, resolve those issues, which cannot be done by one organization, right? Which means you need collaboration in some sorts. Secondly, we are talking about estimated 14 lakh attacks which happened in 22, and the number is supposed to grow at least by 30% this year, if not more. That is, and why is India getting targeted? Because of loose security frameworks. Typically, we never thought that security would become important in India, right? We never thought that we would become target of foreign countries or hacktivists per se, which is changed, right? Thirdly, if you look at the complexity of applications have increased over the last 2 years. The complexity of how you can get attacked has increased over the last few years. Social engineering attack has grown beyond leaps and bounds. So you may have the best perimeter, right? But you could still get attacked. So anyone can answer, if you have the best perimeter, how could you still get attacked? You have the best defenses, you have the best security. Sorry? Employee, absolutely. Insider, as you said, social engineering. And social engineering is becoming a very, very, very effective tool, right? So here, that's where security needs to have different gamuts. It cannot just consider your organization, it needs to go beyond your organization, and it needs to go in a collaborative way, right? So what do you think? So here, okay, going back a bit. So we are talking about significant increase in cyber attacks, putting in some statistics of types of botnets or info stealers and rats, right? I'm sure you're familiar with these terms, right? So Trojan was something which was always there, right? We are talking about remote access Trojans. We are talking about users getting hacked. One user getting hacked is good enough. You get in, you have that information available, and it's very easy nowadays, right? If you are a hacker, you still work. Like I saw a video which said, oh, don't think that the hackers don't have holidays. They are not shady guys sitting at a remote corner. They do a 9 to 5 job, and they also have weekends, right? They have their groups and forums, they have their parties, they have their ballrooms, and it's true, right? You have forums where you could attend and you would say, okay, passwords of this company available for $10. Sorry, right? So what I'm trying to bring out is that this is a real threat, and it is a threat against a country. And when a threat happens against a country or an organization, you do not wait. So when a country is at war, the country doesn't say only the army fights, right? People collaborate, people work together. And this is the need of the hour. So I feel this is a time where organizations which are flexible need to be employed, will need to work collaboratively with each other. Maybe with the OEMs have to work collaboratively with the providers have to work collaboratively with the organization. And this is where we feel that we all need to play a role to ensure that we can stop the track of these attackers, right? Also regulatory requirements, like there is a regulatory requirement, I'm sure most of you are aware, that we need to report an incident in 6 hours. What does that mean? So when you say I need to report, what does that mean? What happens when you report an incident? Any guesses? So what do you think an investigator would ask as a first question when you say, hey, I am attacked, or I see that there is a breach, or I see there is a cyber incident? What do you think would be the first question? Okay, evidence. What else? Sorry? Data. He's attacked. What data? Encryption. Okay, data is lost or not. Okay, what else? There can be embargoes. Okay, so I'm saying what could be the first question? So what is it that you are inviting when you say I am attacked? Exactly. So what do you think the first question an investigator would ask? क्यों हुआ? कब हुआ? Okay. कैसे हुआ? Perfect. Good one. And then you say, sir, I don't know. If you say, I don't know, what happens? Are you involved? Was it intentionally you left the door open? Right? And this is exactly how an investigator thinks.